So hello guys, welcome back to Twin World. So in this series of tutorial you are gonna see about the SQLite database. Actually SQLite database is a local storage which we can store our data in our local Android mobile phone itself. Suppose let's say if you are building like QZap, so those questions and answers can be saved in our local storage instead of saving in a hosting in a domain and buying domain. So you can save it easily. Actually it is very easy. So before moving in a programmatical part, let me tell you something about theory about SQLite database. So SQLite is an open source SQLite database that stores data to a text file on a device. It means SQLite is an open source. It is available in free. So we can perform crude manipulations. So if you learn SQL query language, it will be easy for you. If you don't know anything about SQL query language, it is also fine for this tutorial because here I will explain each query. It is also easy. If you need to learn some other tutorial, you can go and see. It is also very easy. So it supports a relational database. It means it contains tables and records in the format of SQL. So here you can perform CRUD operations. CRUD means nothing but create, read, update, delete. So creating a table, creating a database, or reading your text, or updating your older text, or deleting your text. So these four operations can be seen one by one. So let us go to programmatical part. So here I have already designed a layout. You can see that I will extract it in big way. So here you can see that I have asked name and age which the user can be entered. So these name and age will be stored in our database, I mean in the local SQLite database. So here I have made a 4 button: insert, update, delete and read. So I didn't make click listener for that. So let us move to Java file. Here I have initialized my edit text and button. So here you can see I didn't do anything in insert, update, read, delete. So let us do one by one. So first we have to create a class, a Java class. So right click and new Java class. So let us name it as DB helper. Yeah, from this class only we can go into perform all the 4 operations. So first we have to extend SQLite open helper. It is a class. So it will show you an error because we have to implement 2 methods. So just implement 2 methods. So one is on create and on upgrade. So still it shows an error. So we have to create a constructor with the parameter as context. So here we have to pass the context, and then we have to match with super. So the first will be context and the second will be a database name. So let's create it, and third will be null and fourth one will be 1. So let's create a database name. So private static string, let's say database name. It will be something like let's say user database .db. So here we have to mention that .db, then only it will name it as a database name. So let us just pass this database name variable in this super method. So here we have onCreate and onUpgrade method. So whenever you create an object for this class, it will automatically move to onCreate and onUpgrade method. So before that, let us create some more strings. Let's create a table name. Let's say the users, and we have to create few more strings, 2 strings. One is first column name will be username, and the second column will be age. Let us make A as capital. So on the onCreate method we have to create a table. So for that we have to write a query. So db.execute SQL. So inside this only we have to write a certain queries to create a table. To create a table, so create table name. So in our case the table name will be users. So inside the bracket we have to write the parameters, I mean the variable. So the first variable will be username and the data type will be text txt, and I am declaring this as a primary key because this username should be unique. If it is not unique, then it won't exist. So a second variable will be age, and it is in the type of number data type. So practice with the initialization the string because it should not change the name. So that's why I have initialized the 4 strings. So here we are going to pass the query in a string format. So create table, table name will be initializing the string name. So username text primary key, and also will be the age will be in number type. So that's all. So after that we have to create an onUpgrade method. So inside this we have to db.execute SQL. Here we have to pass the queries like that drop table if exist. It means, so if the table is contained, then you have to create a new table, alter a new table. So it will call the onUpgrade method. Whenever call the onUpgrade method, we have to do this. So the query will be drop table if exist, table name we have to pass. Oops, sorry, I have. Yes, it's correct. Now concatenate, it will be no error. Yes, that's all. So next we have to create a method. Let's say public boolean insert data. The return type will be boolean because this method will tell whether a data is inserted properly or not. So inside this we can pass 2 parameters. One is will be a username and another one will be a age because we are going to upload only these 2 data in our database. And the next we have to create a reference for SQLite helper. SQLite database, sorry. Let's say db equal to this dot get writable database because we have to use get writable database for insertion purpose. And the next one will be a content value. We have to create a content value object. It is similar to a hash map. Whenever you have to push the data in your SQLite database, you have to pass in a content value manner. It is like a hash map, so you have to make in a hash key value pair. So one is a key username and another one will be a value. So the value will be in parameter, this. So the second one will be an age. Yeah, that's all. And the next step is we have to insert. So db.insert method. This method will have 3 parameters. One is a table name, second one is can be make as a null, and third one will be a content value because these content values contains those datas. So it will return -1 if it is not successful. So let us make it in a long data type. So let us make it a long result equal to this. Yeah, okay, confirm. So if result equal to -1, then it should return false because it has not successfully uploaded. Otherwise you can return true. So that's all. This is the insert method. So let us move on to the main activity. So here we can create the reference for db helper. Let's say db helper, and inside the onCreate method let us add the constructor in it, creating an object. So inside this let us pass this context this. So in the insert, whenever user clicks the insert button, we have to upload those 2 data. So first let us get the data from the edit text. So string text1 equal to name.getText2 string. So and similarly the text2 will be the age. Yeah, perfect. So the next step is we have to call the insert data method. So here we have to pass these 2 text. Yes, perfect. So it will return true if it is actually uploaded or not. Otherwise it will return false. So here let us make it in a if statement. So if the data enters successfully, let us make in a toast message. Let's say data entered successfully. So else data not entered, data not uploaded. So yeah, that's all. So let's run the program. Here we can enter our data. Let's say Twin World, and the age will be like 21. So let's click insert method. Oh, not, I think I have made some mistake on queries, so let us see that. Okay, let us type again. I think I have made mistake, so I will typing again. So whenever you are going to write a query, you have to make a correct way. So I have made some mistakes, I think. So I am rewriting now. So let's see, run the program again. Now type the Twin World, and the age will be 21, 23. Okay, so let us insert. Yeah, it's successfully inserted. So that's all, guys. In the next tutorial you can see the other 3 operations, that update, read and get data. So that's all, guys. If you learned something new in this tutorial, you can press the like button, and if you have any feedback to improve this video, you can surely comment in the comment box. I will be eagerly waiting. So thank you and bye bye.